is here. Does everyone get butterflies, or is it just me?
No, I'm right there with you, partner. The anticipation has been brewing for months. Nothing like opening night.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Hardaway in the front court, along with Williams. And it's Powell in at the 5.
By no means selfish. Jeremy will readily move the ball to a more open guy.
Back to Doncic. He kicks to Powell. 6 to shoot. Here's Hardaway. Left side Irving. Good on the three-point shot.
This is how aggressive Irving is on offense and why he's such a dangerous player.
Jones against Doncic. Jones the pass to Wembanyama. Powell pulls it in. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Jones looking for an opening. Up top, Vassell. Pass to Sohan. Back to Vassell. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Look at Devin. He's all over the rim.
Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Passes it to Powell. And here is Irving. There's the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Jones. Johnson with a screen on Doncic. Shot from 12. Jones, no luck. Dallas has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Irving for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 5. Outside, Jones. Wembanyama against Doncic. And the shot goes down.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. To the middle, and now Jones running the floor all by himself.
Devin Vassell with the great hustle, using his speed and length to come away with steals.
Doncic outside. Vassell against Irving. And here's Doncic from the arc. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Wembanyama. Kicks it to Johnson. The shot misses. Great D that time from Hardaway. Mavericks leading by 4. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Boy, Steve, Tre Jones is a great story of continuing to work at your game.
Yes, it is, Kevin. He's developing into a nice point guard who can run the show. The vision continues to get better, and points are coming in bunches. It's clear he's putting in the work.
That free throw, no good.
Shooting from the line has been one of the most consistent attributes of Tre Jones since entering the league.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Powell. Green comes in for Hardaway. And it's Hardy in for Irving. And the second free throw, good. Well, the Spurs, Smitty, managed to end their 2023 season on a win, but last in the West, but with hope for the future.
You're right, Kevin. Tied for worst record in their conference. But everyone knew that team was rebuilding. And bingo, they got the #1 pick, Spurs.Wembanyama.
Now here's Johnson. Hasn't made one yet. Jones, the pass to Branham. Johnson with it. Shot clock at 6. Williams with the defensive effort.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Here's Doncic. San Antonio with the rebound. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first game of the NBA's regular season.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the basket by San Antonio. Doncic outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And they funk this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Takes it inside.
That's probably one of the easiest assists Jones will have in his career.
They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Doncic looking it over. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Jones against Doncic. And here's Johnson outside. Drills it from outside.
A solid three-point shooter. Johnson makes the defense pay for giving him life.
Jones against Doncic. Kleba with a screen on Jones. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other.
The previous play is under review.
The play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it, and if it's so close.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Spurs lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Devin Vassell out there with McDermott. Then it's Collins. And it's Branham in at the shooting guard. That's the San Antonio 5. Jones sets the pick for Irving. Inside. And Jones with the stuff.
Running the pick and roll to perfection. Kyrie with a great feel for the game.
Vassell against Green. Shoots from the elbow. Vassell, no good.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Irving. And it's Dallas with another.
The nasty handle of Kyrie uses it to get anywhere he wants.
Spurs trail by 5. Now, Vassell. Collins in the post. Kleba on him. Back to Collins. Spurs passing it around. Collins setting the pick for Vassell. Over Kleba. And the basket by Vassell.
Devin Vassell with a great feel when to use the mid-range jumper. Such a skilled swing man.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Mavericks' all-time great Dirk Nowitzki this summer was enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. and received a huge statue outside the Mavericks arena. The iconic one-legged fadeaway immortalized in bronze. Inscribed on the base, loyalty never fades away. 21 letters, one for each of his 21 seasons playing in Dallas. Kevin?
Isn't that something? Great stuff, D.A. Thank you. That shot off. Collins with some nice D. Kyrie was the big signing for the Mavs this summer. And great, they altered their roster quite a bit.
Yeah, they needed to mix up their approach, right? They liked the Luka and Kyrie pairing. Now they're all in with this core for the next few years.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
And he can't get the first one. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
And he's good on the second. Hey, Smitty, Malachi Branham isn't the most famous alum from his own high school. In fact, he's not even the most famous NBA player from his high school.
Kevin, when you go to the same high school as LeBron James, that's going to be the case. Talk about impressive alumni. And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Branham, the pass to Jones. Here's Sohan. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Sohan. He has yet to score. Shoots a fader. It's rebounded by Dallas.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Williams, a screen on Jones. On its way from Irving for two. Makes that one his sixth of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Well, Spurs fans the last 5 years, Steve, haven't been able to enjoy the playoff experience like Spurs fans of old.
They haven't, Kevin. And you know they've held the record for most playoff appearances in a row at 22 seasons. But it's been a long 5 seasons now without going. They have lots of youth and a hope for the future.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Moving the ball, finding Johnson where he likes it.
Outside Irving. Doncic from deep three-point land. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 3 from about 16. Doesn't go for him. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And the pass to Irving. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by Johnson.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
To the paint. And it's Johnson with the jam.
From super close range, Johnson is a springy athlete.
Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Pass to Williams. Back to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Johnson, the pass to Sohan. Johnson outside. Over Hardaway. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Friday, the Houston Rockets will come into town. Then on Sunday, They'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
The Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. Doncic. Doncic gets it to go inside.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
And here's Jones. 5 points in the game. Wembanyama finds Vassell. Outside, Jones. Pass to Wembanyama. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Doncic against Jones. Now, here's Doncic. And the rejection by Wembanyama. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Shaq, was there a team you hated to see on the schedule?
Houston, but not because of the Jet.
Yeah, I know who you were afraid.
Now let's take a look at this San Antonio Spurs game, which has been very competitive.
They've been dominant in transition. Get it and go. Simple.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Hardaway in the front court, along with Williams. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
First one falls for him. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
Spurs trail by 5. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama has studied all the greats and one in particular, Kobe Bryant. He says, I know all his stats and records, but mostly I admired his state of mind and his philosophy and his approach to the game. When I suffer, when I have a doubt, I wonder what Kobe would have done. And I know he would have done more, so I'm going back to it. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Doncic against Jones. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Count that bucket. 8 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Defenders try to knock Wembanyama off his rhythm, but he knows it's coming and he's prepared for it.
Doncic dishes to Irving. Doncic passes to Powell. On the wing, Hardaway. He's guarded by Johnson. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Spurs trail by 3. Jones with it. 5 points in the game. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Took him no time at all on that one. Irving's got the lead up to 6 now for Dallas.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Jones. Doncic with the block.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
The Spurs have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker with the break.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Second, Luka Doncic.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Back to Irving. Powell with a screen on Vassell. Count that one. Irving's got 19 points.
Slithering off the pick and roll, Kyrie makes the right decision to keep it himself.
Jones the pass to Wembanyama. Johnson outside. Here's Sohan. 6 to shoot. From 15 feet away, yep, it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut back down to 4 with the made basket from Johnson.
Working that in-between area, Johnson has a nice mid-range game.
Powell sets a screen for Irving. Off target from outside. The Spurs have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Vassell. That's tipped. On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Jones. And that one's good. Doncic.
And it's so hard to take away the 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
San Antonio calls timeout. And the Spurs making a change here. Rynham's checked in. We've got a moment now to check out how the points have been divided between the starters and the bench for the Mavericks. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Passes it to Wembanyama. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardy comes in for Kyrie Irving. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Powell with the screen. Doncic against Jones. Hardy, no good. Spurs trail by 5. Johnson finds Wembanyama. Spurs working the ball around now. And that one, good. And 12 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And this is why many are excited about Wembanyama's future. Such a unique, versatile player and scorer.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. Last year, getting it done. Last season, how about 22 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yes, night in and night out, he's their go-to option. He accepts that responsibility and thrives at it.
And he knocks down the first one.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Collins checked in for Wembanyama. Markieff Morris is checked in for the Mavericks. All free throws good from Doncic. Here's Jones. He has 5. There's 1:38 left to play in the third. Collins kicks to Johnson. Over Hardaway. A shot by Johnson, no good. Dallas leading by 5. The pass to Hardy. Back to Hardaway. The 3 ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hardaway has got 6.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
The Mavericks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Makes it off the glass. And now a 10-point Dallas lead.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused, and they've executed.
Fades and shoots. And it's Sohan missing.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Doncic outside. Unloads. Great look there, but off target.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Hardaway against Johnson. Fires away from outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've played the better game so far, but their work is... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. McDermott is out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Collins, and it's Wesley in at the 1 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Williams, a screen on Wesley. No good from Irving.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Vassell, the pass to McDermott. Here's Branham. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. It's Vassell on the wing. There's a screen by Collins. Wesley with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Shot clock at 5. Nice shot by McDermott.
Coming into the league, scouts saw Vassell as a 3-and-D guy, but he's a good playmaker also.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Kleba finds Irving. Lays it up off the glass. Irving's got 21 in the game.
He is a fearless player. When he gets it going, it's hard to stop someone with the confidence of Kyrie.
Wesley the pass to McDermott. It's Wesley on the wing. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Kicks it to Irving from deep. Another miss by Irving. Spurs trail by 6. Pulls it up. And it's Wesley missing. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Kleba sets the screen for Green. On the wing, Irving. And the three ball is good. 24 points for him.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Wesley against Irving. Collins wide open, he fires. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Despite his size, Kyrie taking it up hard in the painted area.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Williams. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Green. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Hardy. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. Now, he was calm when he told the team, if we play hard, we'll win this game. Let's keep the effort level up defensively. A coach talking about defense? Crazy. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Doncic against Jones. Outside Irving. From the wing. Jump shot is good. And that's 28 points for Kyrie Irving.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Jones drives in, and he makes good on the layup.
Nice drive by Trey Jones. He just makes good decisions with the ball.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. From downtown, Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Johnson, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The ferociousness from Johnson, able to fight for that bucket.
Mavericks leading by 7. Irving passes to Doncic. Back to Irving. Irving double team. Locked up there for Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Jones kicks to Johnson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Puts it up from 12. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Powell dishes to Doncic. Ball stolen. Vassell against Doncic. Yep, that one goes.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Jones against Doncic. The 15-footer, and Irving gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight. Jones against Doncic. Jones kicks to Johnson. Back to Jones. Johnson outside. Hits it from 3-point range. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
High-stakes moment, and Keldon Johnson delivers.
Powell with a screen on Jones. Doncic, no good. San Antonio's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Jones, the pass to Johnson. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
When you need a bucket, count on Keldon Johnson. Nice work, young fella.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. 35 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
A prime-time player. Doncic loves these moments. All eyes on Luka.
He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
San Antonio calls timeout. They trail by 5. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Devin Vassell coming up clutch.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Johnson right side. It's rebounded by Doncic. And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Pass to Sohan. Offensive rebound. Puts up a deep 3. Off target with that shot. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. A truly gutsy performance.